Good afternoon, people. This is the Bearded Trader here, ready to go over a couple trades I took today. It was actually a decent day. I mean, granted, did have a big loss on ETRM, but the other two made up for it. So I'm content with that. After, yesterday was a terrible day. I pretty much lost 2345, yeah, a little over $2,300 yesterday. So getting back on the horse, continue to ride, continue to get better, make better decisions, learn from your mistakes, learn from your losers just as much as you learn from your winners, and you'll be successful in this business. Don't get too down, don't get too excited when you have a good trade. Just try to stay even keel, even headed, and look for better setups. So the first trade of the day was TRXC. It was based off a 1 minute setup. I was looking for a break up above this first 1 minute high right here. Also, this blue line denoted the overnight high. So, we got to push higher, fell back down once it hit that overnight high. And I was looking for an entry right above it with an increase in volume. So took a long position right here at 346. Got a volume spike. Stock pushed higher. I sold half right here at 364 and moved my stop up to break even. The very next candle, stock pushed back down and I got stopped out. So first trade on TRX was a great trade. It was a cool, $200 winner in a matter of 3 or 4 minutes. It's always good to have your first trade of the day, be a winner. Give yourself some cushion, give yourself some room to breathe, so you're not behind the 8 ball. You're not constantly chasing. So that was a good trade. Second trade was off a 5 minute setup. After this initial high, we got a pullback, and let's take a look at that. So like I said before, hey, you get that push higher, look for a pullback. We got the pullback, then find the entry. So the entry is going to be the candle to make a new high with increased volume. So we got volume down here around 2 million. We got another volume down here around a little over 1,800,000. So volume's not increasing on these two candles. So I did not take a trade. I have not taken a trade yet. I let these two candles form and let them play out to see what else was going to happen. Next candle, I got a long position right here, right above 361. So I took a long position here. We got increase in volume. Volume spiked up to a little over 3 million shares traded, and that was great. That gave me the confidence to say, hey, other people are stepping into this stock. Not only is it gapping up pre-market, we got a nice little pullback off the first 5 minute candle. People stepping in. As you can see, hey, this stock formed a level of support right here. And as people step in, I'm going to put my little order out there on the market to get filled. And that's what happened. Got filled at 361. And I waited for the stock to push up 20 cents. At 20 cent mark, hey, I sold half. So I actually got a little more than 20 cents, 384. Sold half right here, 384. Then waited for the next push higher. Pushed up again, got filled around 403. And as this candle came back down, I sold another 500 shares right here, 392. And then stopped out right here at 378. And that was the trade for TRX. It was a great, setup off the 5 minute candle breaking into a new high with increased volume. We got our initial pullback. Then the stock took off. So this right here, once this pullback took place, this was your next entry. Those of you who, missed this first leg higher, you could have got long after this pullback. If you take a look at it, you see the stock pulls back. You get your pullback right there. Next candle, boom. That's your entry candle. Stock making a new high. Price making a new high, increase in volume. Continue to ride that thing. Now I did not, I took a trade, took 2 trades on it already, and I had to start trying to scale it back around the 11:30 time frame, so I did not take a third trade on TRXC. But hey, it was a good trade setup. My next trade was ETRM, which I thought this would be a good setup, but it failed and ended up having to get stopped out for a loss. So ETRM, let me zoom out a little bit so we can see. So I took a long position above this overnight high, thinking that, hey, this stock will continue to run. We got volume. Took a long position right here around 259, bounced up to 260, and then the stock collapsed. Basically, it was nothing I can do. So that was ETRM. Next trade setup was SNCR. This was a short play. It actually worked out beautiful, and I didn't actually have to stay in it that long to make good profit on it, which was great. I'm gonna move this to a 5-minute just to condense the chart. So we got this push higher overnight up to 1650, falls back down, find a level of support, and pushes back up. This area becomes a major resistance. You can almost say this is a double top, just how it looks a little bit. So when the stock opens up, hey, it breaks below this first 15 period moving average. At the time, I'm looking at TRXC, so I'm really not paying this that much attention. But when it does hit my watch list, or when I finally actually get it on my chart, it's pushing down here, so I'll look for a break below this 50 period moving average. You get that break, take a short position, and I scale out as the stock is going lower. So took profit as it was going lower, and I sold down here at 1357. This was actually the previous day's close, so that's almost, you could consider that a gap lower. You got gaps going up, and we also have gaps going down. So once this stock closes, fills this gap that it created overnight, from 1650 down here to 1374. Once that gap is filled, sometimes you may get a bounce, but this one continue to go strong, stay strong and close below or fall through the actual low from Monday. So that was a great trade. Those that are still in it, phenomenal. Continue to make money. It was a great trade for me. Get some of that money back I lost on ETRM. And those were just trades for the day. I haven't had a short trade in a while, a couple weeks now, so it felt good just to get back trading both sides of the market. Don't get too rigid and sticking to one direction. Be able to trade both sides, long and short. There's just as many short setups as there are long setups each day. You just have to find them. Pick a strategy that works for you and develop it. Both sides of the market. So that's it for me today. A short trade on SNCR, a long trade on TRXC, and then a loss on that ETRM. So walking away with a little over $800 today, and doing a lot better than what happened yesterday, that big loss I took yesterday. So that's it. Hope y'all have a great day. Continue to trade, continue to get better. Got any comments or questions, just drop them in the comment section below. I definitely will respond. Y'all have a great day.